You know what message I've been getting and have been getting all day? I don't chase, I attract. I don't chase, I attract. I don't chase, I attract. I need you to mentally instill that in your head, mentally ingrain that in your head, because I already feel like you're right there. You're already in the essence of that energy anyway. I feel like a lot of you in this collective who have found this video especially are recovering people pleasers. You're the type of person who used to give and give and give and give and give until you had nothing left. You're the type of person that used to chase after people, places, things, circumstances, and try to make things work out for you. But you've realized that you don't need to make anything work out for you, because anything that is meant for you, you don't have to make it work. Let me repeat that. Anything that is meant for you, you don't have to make it work. If it's meant for me, it comes to me easily. If it's meant for me, it comes for me with flow, grace, with ease. Nothing that is meant to be in my life requires me to have extra effort into it. It requires me to have presence, but it doesn't require me to have extra effort, extra work. You understand? It doesn't require any of those things. So when we say I don't chase, I attract, I don't chase, I attract, your energy is very potent right now. I don't think you quite understand how potent and powerful your energy is right now. Literally, you could think about something and it pops up. You may have found yourself thinking about things, people, and next thing you know, that thing, that person pops up. They text you, you see them. That's how powerful your energy is right now. And that's why you know for sure you don't need to chase anything. And anything that is meant for you anyway doesn't require you to chase it, because why is it running? What is it running from? Why is it running from you? That means it's not meant for you if it's running from you, right? So I did a little journal poem, as I have been doing on my past videos, right? So I did one. It's called Meant to Be, right? Let's do it. What's meant for me will always. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. What's meant for me will never come forcefully. It will never feel difficult or hard in nature. All my desires are meant to come to me effortlessly. They are already mine, so why would I have to work strenuously to receive them? Things come and go. People, things, and circumstances are as they are, and I do not seek to change them. I only wish to flow through life in the breeze of my desired reality. I do not chase, I attract. I do not bend to the will of resistance. I stand strong knowing that I will receive what is truly meant for me. I will receive what is truly meant for me. I do not chase, I attract. I do not bend to the will of resistance. I stand strong knowing that I will receive what is truly meant for me. Wow, like, come on. I will stand through the resistance. So when something or someone isn't showing up for you, I know I will not chase that thing as not providing back that equal give and take, that ebb and flow of life. So right now you're in a very powerful energy, knowing that I don't chase nothing. I don't chase. Like, things that are meant for me come to me easily. Things that are meant to be in my life stay in my life. I don't need to forcefully will something to be in my life. Like, I think that's a very, very important thing for a lot of us to learn, is that you don't need to forcefully show someone or something that you deserve to be there, that you're important. Why would you have to force someone or something to recognize that you're important? And I believe as a recovering people pleaser, you and I can understand that, hey, like, you have wanted to give to people, you have wanted to show up as your best version of yourself to appease those people. And a lot of times that came with a self-detriment. That came with a lot of self-sacrifice. And by self-sacrifice, you were sacrificing your higher self. You were sacrificing your authenticity, and you were literally changing yourself. And through the end of it all, you felt like you lost yourself through the process, which makes sense. When we people please, we put ourselves on the back burner. We put ourselves in second place, if not last. We put others first, and we tend to tend to please others. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing wrong with giving, but it is something wrong when we are giving to the detriment of ourselves. And so when we learn that we do not chase anything in this world, in this life, in this existence, you will learn that everything that is meant for you will come to you effortlessly. Do not bend to the will of resistance, meaning that do not alter yourself or do not continuously go after something that is providing you with resistance, because that resistance is for a reason. That resistance reminds you that, hey, this is actually not something that is meant to be in your life. And I've been an individual, like, I'm a Taurus. I'm very stubborn, right? I'm someone who likes a challenge. I'm someone who loves discipline. I'm someone who sees the face of adversity and I run towards it. And that's good in a lot of aspects of my life. And I feel like you're someone like that too. You're someone who doesn't mind a little challenge, a little competition, you know what I'm saying? But we got to understand the extent of the competition. You got to understand that just because it's a little challenge doesn't mean we have to beat the challenge, doesn't mean we have to face the challenge every time. Because especially when it comes to relationships, you should not have to work hard to make it work. If you have to work hard to make it work, then it wasn't meant for you in the first place. That means you're forcing something that was not meant to be. So when you're faced in the midst of adversity, oftentimes we have to realize what circumstances require our efforts, because not all circumstances actually deserve our energy. And I think that's something that you're learning right now too. Stop giving everything and everyone your energy. Stop giving your energy away so easily, because that's a part of not chasing and attracting. The part of that process is you understanding that I'm not going to give away my energy so easily to people. I'm not going to give my energy away so easily to circumstances. And that's even the slightest thing, the smallest thing. We're not going to give our energy away in this upcoming fiscal or Gregorian calendar change year. I wanted to say fiscal because that's the army thing, but I ain't going to talk about that. So when we talk about the new upcoming fiscal year change, right? Or I said it again. The new upcoming calendar year change, right? We're talking about not allowing ourselves to be in a space where we're giving our energy away just without thinking. You have to understand that any wasted energy is substantial. And when you're chasing, you expend a lot of energy. Think about running on a treadmill. And not even just a treadmill. Imagine a mouse running on one of those wheels. What is it doing? It's running. It'll run its butt off. It'll run its legs off. It'll run till it can't run no more. And guess what? It's not going anywhere. And that's what happens when you put your energy into something that's not meant for you. You'll keep running. You'll keep running in circles, around and around and around. And you're putting this effort into something that's not meant for you, and it's not gonna go anywhere. You see, when things aren't meant for us, it won't go anywhere. You see, your presence in the midst of something that's meant for you will carry you beyond your own imagination. It will carry you beyond your own beliefs. But when you're in the midst of an energy that is not meant for you, all it's going to do is drain and exhaust you in the process. So your energy is it's so potent right now. I know you feel it. You've been having some miraculous moments and you've been feeling the Ashe. You've been feeling the God that exists inside you. You've been feeling all your gifts. You've been feeling very well blessed right now in a sense of your spirituality, of your internal self, to where you've even started to allow your triggers to help you learn and guide towards being a better version of yourself. You've learned to use your triggers as a superpower. Like, oh wow, I was triggered by this one thing, so I can use that one thing to enhance me. I know what I need to work on now. I know that I got triggered when, this happened. I got triggered when someone didn't text me back. I got triggered when I was at work and da-da-da-da. You know what I'm saying? Like, now you're using these little triggers, these moments, these shadow moments, these old past versions of yourself to help you level up. That's what you're doing now. You're not, when those moments of, past versions of you show up, you're not looking at it as like, wow, I haven't changed. You're looking at it like, okay, boom, that's what I need to work on still. Or boom, that's what I need to release. That's what I need to shed. So I'm going to do that. Boom, boom, boom. And you use it as a cheat code, basically. Like, you put in the cheat code and you're like, oh, wow, yeah, I still need to do that. And that's going to, boom, it just helped me unlock another level. Basically, your triggers are helping you unlock different levels of yourself. Like, you don't use your triggers as a way to demean yourself anymore. You use them as a way to elevate yourself. And it's quite spectacular. You know what that's called? That's called alchemy. It's called alchemy. Alchemy. It's called alchemy. That's what alchemy is. Using the past versions of yourself as fuel and ignition to ignite the new version of yourself, to step into the new version of yourself. You used that coal of all the past versions of yourself, and you put it in something, you light it on fire, and you let it fuel. You let it fuel who you're stepping into. Because who you're stepping into is who you already are anyway. But now you get to use those triggers to keep elevating you. Like, oh, okay, boom, I can use this to go even further on my journey. I can use all these things to go even further on my journey. So I actually wrote a different one. So the other one was called Meant to Be. This one's called I Don't Chase, I Attract. Everything that is meant for me will be presented to me without me having to work hard for it. Everything that I desire is already mine. What is meant for me will always be. What I desire cannot run from me, for it stands still waiting for me to see that it is already present. There is no need to earn, to beg, to plead. That is of undesiring nature. I am in a state in which I know I desire many great things, and that those desires will forever wait for me. All I must do is have faith and watch all good things unfold right in front of me. All you have to do is stand still and be patient and have faith. And what is have faith is to know. To have faith is to know that everything I desire is already present. Even if my naked eye can't see it, I already know it's there and it's meant for me. And it's just unfolding. I just have to step into the energy of it. What I'm hearing too, and what I have heard, right, is that you need to prepare yourself now. You need to get your body ready. So act as if you're preparing for a marathon, right? What do people who are preparing for a marathon? They run, they train, they do the thing that they're going to do. They step into the shoes of the individual who's going to run the race. And right now you're preparing to run the race. You're just in preparation. You're running, and you're practicing. You're getting into the groove of actually running the race. And so when you run the race, your body is conditionally ready. Your mind is conditionally ready to step into the shoes of the person who's going to run the race. That's how you have to think about your life right now, because all your desires are going to unfold, but are you going to be spiritually conditionally ready to be in the midst of that energy of those things? Because if you're not ready for the race is going to drain you. If you're not ready for the race, you're probably not going to win. If you're not ready for the race, you're not going to be able to keep up with the things that race is going to have to give you. Do you understand that? So you have to prepare your energy right now, because you know that you're not chasing anything. You're attracting everything in your life because you're believing all your desires. You know that all your desires are yours. You're elevating. You're looking at your triggers as superpowers in a way to elevate yourself. You're not looking at them in the sense of, wow, I haven't changed, I haven't grown. You're looking at a sense of like, wow, I can use those triggers to elevate me in a higher regard. But at the same time, are you preparing yourself spiritually, mentally, and physically to run this race, to truly run this race. Because you're in training right now. You're in the training grounds. And for a lot of you, like, who do or don't believe in it, but I believe the new year truly starts in spring, right? Spring equinox. That's when everything comes to life. Right now, everything is dead, dying. Think about the planet Earth. Everything is dying right now, for the most part, in many climates, north, south, for the most part of America. Everything is dying. The leaves have fallen off onto the ground. Animals are hibernating. They've hibernated, and everything is restarting. And you have to think of you training as a restart to step into the new person that you're going into this new calendar year, so that when the spring equinox and when spring actually comes around and life springs back, you're prepared to run your race. So the winter time is for you to hibernate, to go internal. Oh, that's a gem. The winter time is for you to hibernate, to go internally, for you to go internally, build up your internal, to put a little layers on. And then when spring comes around, it's for you to come out and to bring life into the world and bring life into yourself, bring creative inspiration into the world, to step into your highest power, to shine your light into the world. Because I'm hearing that a lot of you are stepping deeply, deeply, deeply into your purpose in the calendar year of 2026. In the calendar year of 2026, there's many of you that's going to be stepping greatly in your purpose. It's going to make you feel just light and beautiful, even though that's how you already feel. But it's going to make you feel even more light, even more beautiful, right? So right now is the time to cultivate, to gather all your food, right? Meaning all of your preparation for this winter. This winter is meant for you to prepare yourself so that when the spring comes, you're ready to shed all the layers of the things that no longer serve you right now. So right now you're preparing yourself for this next phase of your life, because I'm hearing that in the springtime, when the springtime comes around for you in your climate, things are going to drastically change. Your relationship, your job, your financial status is about to look very different. You're about to be so abundant, you're not even going to recognize how your life used to look anymore. You're not even going to recognize yourself anymore. You're not even going to recognize the things you believe in anymore. You're going to look in the mirror and energetically see a whole different person. And physically, you may even see a different person too. I see a lot of you even getting your diet together, even getting your physical fitness together. It's a lot of things that are going to change in the calendar year of 2026 for you, because you've become so dedicated with self, and you become so focused with self that you stop putting so much energy into other people, and you start putting that energy back into yourself. And that's what you've been deserving this whole time, because you've been people pleasing and putting all that energy in other people, and you haven't put it into yourself. And right now is the season for you to put that energy back into you, because you deserve that. You deserve for you to put all that good loving energy into you, because you've poured into other people and haven't received that back. So now it's time for you to focus on you until you can build up yourself, come back into the world, spring forward, and have people who are on your same level come into your life that are willing to give to you without draining you. You don't need anybody in your life that's going to drain you. You don't need anybody in your life that's going to make you chase them. You don't need any job in your life that's going to make you overly exert yourself. You don't need anything or anyone in your life that's going to make you work hard for it or them. Okay? And 1919, I don't even know what that means. 1919. Maybe someone's born in 1999, okay? But listen, I don't chase, I attract. I don't chase, I attract. Say it to yourself when you wake up in the morning. Say it to yourself when you wake up in the morning. I have a new quote too, actually, right? I say, do the hard thing because it's hard. And I feel like somebody needs to hear this. Do the hard thing is because it's hard. Don't just make New Year's resolutions. You need to make life drastic changes that's going to last past January, that's going to last past February, March, April, May. It's going to last past all those months. Do the hard thing because it's hard. Do what feels uncomfortable. That's what it means. Do what makes you out of your comfort zone, because when you're out of your comfort zone, that means you're out of your box. That means you're out of your regularity. And when you step out of your regularity, you step into a whole new time zone. You step into a whole new reality. And when you step into a whole new reality, that means you're becoming a different version of you. And when you become a different version of you, your reality becomes a different version of it. It has no choice. So when you make slight changes to the things you do daily, the things you think about daily, everything around you changes. So through this process of not chasing and attracting, you're also building your internal self up. Like I said, you're going internally, you're internally hibernating, building yourself up to be this grandiose version of yourself. But I want you to know that version of you is already here, because I need you to act as if you're already that version of you anyway. You need to act as if that version of you already exists right now. And you need to say, would that version of me be doing this? Would that version of me be chasing? No. That's the biggest quality. Would that version of me be chasing? No. That version of me doesn't chase, it attracts. It knows that I am destined for great things, because it knows that the highest version of you sees your desired reality. It knows that desired reality is possible. It knows that desired reality is already in existence somewhere on a timeline, and that you right now, as the lower version of it, just needs to tap into the feeling of that version of reality. But that version of yourself doesn't chase, it attracts. That version of you doesn't chase, it attracts. It knows that the desires are already theirs. It already knows it 222. It already knows that what's meant for them will always be theirs, and that I think that you're finding peace, that like, wow, I can let that go, because I know that what rejection shows me is divine protection and divine alignment. It's like, of course that person ain't text me back. Of course I didn't get that job. Of course I did this and I did that and I did. Of course, any of these downfalls that seem like downfalls, they're not downfalls. It's showing you to a greater, it's creating space. It's creating space for what's meant for you. So remember, don't chase, attract. And that's going to be the end of the message for the Ladder Y'all. I appreciate y'all and y'all collective. I hope this message really resonated with you. Make sure you get a video a like, comment, share, subscribe, turn your notifications on. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for rocking with me. And I'll see y'all next time on the Ladder Y'all. I'm Ja, and I'll see y'all. I say, and amen.